So I've got the 996 V6 here. So I'm just gonna give y'all a little brief review of the shoe. So first off, the upper is pretty nice. It's very comfortable. There's no tightness. The tongue is really nice. Well, I wish it came up a little bit more, but that's with most tennis shoes for me. So yeah, the upper is really nice, comfortable. Breathability is questionable. I mean, I don't deal with breathability problems, so there's that. These nubs right here, these polyurethane nubs, it's gonna be very durable, honestly. They should possibly bring it up a little bit higher in these areas right here. I've scuffed up shoes around right here before playing when I'm sliding and stuff. But otherwise there's no problem with the uppers. I wish they had a better heel counter here. This is more flimsy than I would like it to be, but that's fine, I guess. It should be more substantial though. I had to add my own runner's knot, well, an extra eyelet for the runner's knot, using a hole punch because, well, heel slippage is it's not a whole lot, but even when I'm running, I can feel my heels slipping out of the shoe. And so, yeah. Now down to the midsole. The midsole is very, very plush, very nice feeling. Oh my goodness, it's a nice feeling midsole. It's a nice feeling midsole. I can say that. It's very soft. This fuel cell foam is really nice. Very plush, comfortable. As soon as I put it on the first time and I did a little jumping around, I noticed, I was like, okay, this is nice. This is nice and soft. This is nice and soft. So very comfortable, low to the ground. Very normal ride height, whatever. So yeah, I don't think there's gonna be any problem with the midsoles or any of that. So yeah. Now down to the outsole. Outsole is pretty awesome, okay? Very durable. Really durable. I mean, really durable. This translucent, thick, gummy material, high durometer rubber is really nice, and it's gonna last you some time. For me, most of my shoes last about a month to 2 months, because I play about every day and I slide a little bit. So I slide out of my shots. I don't slide going to my shots. I slide after I finish my follow through a little bit. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but who cares? It works for me. So sliding, if you're a slider in this shoe, it's gonna be possibly a different feel because I was expecting this to have sort of a gummy, sticky kind of feel. I know I watched a whole lot of videos on the V5. I didn't wear them, but I watched tons and tons of videos on them. And almost everybody was saying that the traction on them was very sticky and just too sticky for their liking. I'm like, okay, so I put them on expecting that. I did a little suicide and I slipped immediately out. I immediately slipped. And so that was new. Well, not new, but it was surprising. But I'd rather it slide out because I can control it. I'd rather it slide out than stop on a dime and then tip over. And then my whole body tips over. So I appreciate the traction of this. this shank is awesome. The shank is awesome. Now, I won't say you can feel it, but you can feel the springiness and the energy returns that you get from it. As soon as I put them on and I started running around, hitting shots, I could immediately feel springiness. I did some jump tests and whatnot in them, and it felt like I had trampolines under my feet. It felt like I was able to just spring up super quick, and it felt really bouncy. So this shank works. This shank, I like it, and I feel as most tennis shoes should actually incorporate shanks, but not all of them do. So one thing that I don't like about these is the heel stability. If it was a little bit more flat on the heel and not as rounded off, then I'd have no problem with it, but it's not. And so it's kind of questionable. But this does have a lateral flange, so I mean, and it forces you to be on your toes. So it forces you to be on your toes, so that you won't really have to ever be on your heel, other than when you're just sitting around. And playing tennis, you shouldn't just be sitting around on a ball. When you just hit a ball, you need to be on your toes, ready for the next one. So there's that. But yeah, overall, this is a great shoe. Fun shoe to wear, actually. I also love the look of it. It's just a nice looking shoe. Comfortable. Now I will say I did put a Dr. Scholl's insole in here because that's the insole I use right now. It's like $10 or something. I don't know how much it costs. I don't remember. But the insole that came with the shoe is actually very nice compared to a lot of other insoles that are not very durable and all of that. So if you don't use insoles, insert your own insoles into your shoes, then I mean, it's a good insole. It's comfortable, it's plush, it springs back how you want it to. So yeah, but I will say, if you're flat-footed and you have a wide foot, which I have both of that, I'm flat-footed and I have wide feet. So right here is an area of, I wouldn't say concern, but as the shoe breaks in and opens up a little bit, it shouldn't be a problem. But it might be a little uncomfortable right here, where your arch is at. But otherwise, I mean, I find no problems with this shoe. It's overall just a really nice shoe. And yeah, but the only things I would say is add an extra eyelet right here. I mean, you could do a runner's knot here, but to me, it's not. I added one right here farther back because, well, it's just not as locking down as I would like it to. If it locked down a little bit more than in the heel, yeah. Maybe they could add a little bit of padding in the collar, in the ankle collar, but otherwise, yeah. Otherwise, I mean, there's no real other cons other than, yeah, the heel counter and the upper.